There have been more blasts in Pakistan's beleaguered northwest frontier province. This time a target in the city of Peshawar was an outpost of the country's spy agency. A stream of attacks has continued in the week since the government launched an offensive against militants in South Waziristan. The early morning blast at the Inter-Services Intelligence Complex destroyed much of the agency's three-story building. An official said security forces guarding the complex had opened fire on a pickup laden with explosives, but the bomber was able to detonate his payload anyway. The Army says ISI employees were among those killed. The ISI oversees much of the country's anti-terror campaign. Dozens of the wounded were rushed to the main hospital in town for treatment. Army soldier Hazar Hussein was among them.
I was sleeping in my room and I woke up to say my prayers. Suddenly the firing started and the explosion took place after that. It was very powerful and smoke was everywhere and I couldn't see anything.
Elsewhere in the region, a suicide car bomber attacked a police station farther south near the Afghan border. Officials say most of those killed there were policemen. The station's close to North Waziristan, a tribal area where it's believed militants have fled to escape the ongoing army offensive. In southwestern Pakistan, meanwhile, militants were targeting convoys delivering supplies to soldiers in Afghanistan. Attackers fired rockets at a group of tankers near the city of Quetta, killing a driver and torching several of the trucks. NATO and U.S. officials claim such attacks don't affect their operations. And Pakistani officials are vowing to carry on with their offensive against militants. Mian Iftikhar, Northwest Frontier Province Minister for Information, says the current conflict is a guerrilla war, but he adds that continuing to fight those he calls militant terrorists is the only way to survive. Karen Sloan, The Associated Press.